Hey guys, it's Joe from the Tech Slugs, and today we are going to be taking a look at the app Cash4Apps. The app Cash4Apps is an app that pays you to download other apps, as you can probably tell by the name. I've been using it for about a week in my smartphone routine, and today I'm going to go through the normal spiel with you guys on how you can earn with the app, the rewards, and my overall conclusion, whether you should be using it or not, whether I'm going to be using it or not. So let's get started. Cash4Apps is available for both iOS and Android. You can get it by going to getcash4apps.com on any one of your mobile devices. Then once you actually get to getcash4apps.com, you'll be redirected to either get it on the Play Store or the App Store. The only difference in sign up, whether you're on iOS or Android, is that iOS users have to go to the web app to actually earn, because as you guys know, iOS developers are not allowed to put like these kind of offers, get paid to download other apps in their apps. And then once you actually go to the actual Cash4Apps app or web page, then you're going to have to create an account. You make an account with your email and password. Normally we don't see that with the apps that pay to download other apps. Normally it is you just get on and it uses your device ID, but here you have to make an account with your email. So whatever. But then you can also sign up with a referral code. I'll leave my referral code in the description. It is Slugs. You can enter that for an extra 20 points. I'll talk about the referral system a little bit later. So the earning is very straightforward. It's like every other app that pays you to download other apps we've looked at. It's just where you go and you click on an offer, you go to download the app, you keep it open for 30-60 seconds. There are some apps on Cash4Apps and other apps that pay to download apps where you have to actually do other things, like you'd have to get to a certain level in the game or you'd have to sign up. And usually these will actually give you more points for doing them, but a lot of them are just download and start on Cash4Apps. So that is just the straightforward way you earn with all the apps that pay you to download other apps. The rewards on Cash4Apps are real nice. They've got Amazon, iTunes, and then they got a few other things like Xbox, Sony PlayStation gift cards, Applebee's, eBay, and almost all the gift cards have a very straightforward conversion rate of 300 points equals $1. That's pretty nice considering how much you get per app download on Cash4Apps, which is anywhere from like 30 to 300 as I've seen in my experience. But the iTunes gift card is 2,000 points for $5, which is actually $400 or 400 points equals $1. I'm not sure why that iTunes gift card is like that, but everything else is straightforward. And they also have Canadian gift cards, iTunes and Amazon. So for you Canadians out there, this is pretty nice. And yeah, that's the rewards on Cash4Apps. Now the referral system for Cash4Apps, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, this is something we haven't seen lately. Or actually, I've never seen this before, to be honest. You get 90 points for referring somebody with an iOS device and 30 points only for referring somebody with an Android device. So there's actually a difference for how many points you earn based on what operating system you're referring. And I'm not sure why it's like that, but that's the way it is. So that is the app Cash4Apps, how you earn with it, rewards, and referral system. What is my conclusion for the app Cash4Apps? Well, after using it for about a week, I have to say it's definitely not the best experience I've had with apps that pay you to download other apps, but it's also not the worst. To elaborate on that a little bit, when I was using Cash4Apps, I was having problems more so than usual with these apps where I wasn't getting credit for actually downloading them. And usually everything's pretty smooth. I tell you guys otherwise if it's not. And this is an example where it is otherwise not real smooth. I don't know why, but a lot of the offers were simply not crediting me, or it was taking a very long time to actually get the points. Like I got the points a few hours later on one app I downloaded. So that's a sign of just a very slow system in getting the points to users. And usually it's very fluid with some of my favorites like Feature Points or Bounty Bucks and App Bounty. But this one wasn't so much. And then another problem I had with it was there was like I would say 50% of the offers where I would click on the link and it would say link not available or offer no longer available. And this is definitely a problem. I hope they can fix those things and we can see a more consistent app. But this app's definitely not going to be going in my routine then. I can be pretty picky with these apps because there are so many available and it's simply not one of the best experiences. So this is the app Cash4Apps. If you'd like to try it, I'll leave a link in the description. And that was today of Make Money with Your Smartphone. So guys, speaking of having a lot of apps, categories of apps, we have a lot of apps that pay you to download other apps. I'm going to be sorting my website very soon, all of the apps that I've ever reviewed, in the archive section, so it's real simple for you guys to get on and see certain stats of apps, which app I recommend, which I think is the best in a certain category of apps, and which ones are even still online. So that is going to be the new archive section coming soon to my website. I'll keep you guys updated with that, but you can also see the redesign of the TechSlugs.com by visiting it. I'll leave a link in the description to do so. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, and as always, have fun making money with your smartphone. Good things too, but people are often saying still that you can use 5 devices per account, and sometimes I hear this weird thing where people say you can use 5 devices per app. I don't know where that one came from. I don't think it ever existed, but I remember the 5